Hey guys, welcome to another video of Retro Gaming Vlog.
Retro Gaming Vlog.
I'm Ash, this is Big Chris.
Hey. And we're playing The House of the Dead 3. Not 1, not 2, but 3.
That's because third time is the charm.
Third time lucky.
Third time lucky.
Yeah.
Remember, third time dead, you ain't going to bed.
I think that's what, you know, I don't know, what's the difference between all of them? Do you know? House
I
of the Dead 1,
think
2?
they're pretty similar, except they've just got a sequential number.
The different numbers.
The different numbers. So House of the Dead 1,
yeah.
All I know is that there's a guy called G in the second one, and in the third one there's another guy called G.
Mm.
So what happened to H and I?
H and I may have been killed off in 1 and 2.
G.I.? G.I. Joe.
G.I. I don't know. Should we just put the game on?
Let's put the game on.
Put the game.
We're going for it. We're going to rock
So
this.
I've never played this, only in the arcades. I've never played it on a console.
I'm sure you're not missing much.
Okay, hold your fire.
Okay, holding my fire. Don't want to hurt anyone.
No, don't want to kill anyone innocent.
That's the thing, like, if you're shooting a zombie, are you killing them because they're already dead?
So yeah, you're not really killing them, I tell you.
No.
You're just, here we go, so we're straight in, look at this, let's straight into the action.
Straight into the action. Listen to that brilliant voice acting, it's absolutely fantastic.
What's the story? What's the story?
Oh my god. Right, so at the minute I'm just killing loads of zombies. The environment's looking very Resident Evil-y to me. I think they've kind of either ripped it straight off or they've drawn a little bit too much inspiration. What do you think, Chris?
I think I'm getting a little bit of, maybe I'm wrong here, but maybe I'm, you know, out on a limb, but Halo? A little bit Halo?
Look, who needs big hands when you've got dead zombies?
They have like huge long arms.
All the best to reach you with, my dear.
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah, I don't know how they've mutated over the years, though. I'm not sure that there is so many different...
Not the zombies, the people that you're playing, the people who are shooting the zombies. If you look at that anatomy, it's all wrong.
Yeah, but Claire, seriously, I think you're really focusing on the wrong points of the game here. I don't think we can badger the game for being hand RGB.
The perspective of the main characters are completely out of order.
It is out of order. The textures are absolutely...
These things matter.
They matter to people with small hands.
Get off my elevator!
So, what do you think of the weapon selection, Chris? I think we.
Do
What
we
is
only
the
get a
weapon?
shotgun? Do we only get a shotgun?
I don't know.
The whole game just done with a shotgun.
Maybe you can get machine guns. I'm sure you can get like machine gun pickups. You just have to shoot barrels and stuff, and you know, take it one step at a time. I also like the lighting in this game. I think the lighting is quite nice. A bit of volumetric, blocky fog going on.
Blocky fog.
Which isn't a bad thing. This is kind of a game from 2001 to 2003, I think. I think that's when the series
2001, 2003.
And that guy's having a bit of an issue. Oh dear. And this guy has too many big things going on with him. Yeah. I think his clothes...
I see what you mean now. They are a little bit disproportionate, aren't they? They don't quite look. They actually look less human than the zombies.
The thing of the advantages that would have in the cinema, they'd just be able to fill their hands up with popcorn.
It's the old part. It's the flashback to the cine film.
I like it. What do you think of that? What do you think of that? Do you think that's
it's like found footage, isn't it?
Look
It's like,
how ironed that sheet is over that person. It's tightly tucked in.
He can't really.
I don't think that person's actually ill. I think they're just like suffocating from that sheet is on them.
He cannot move in that bed.
He can't just move. He can't breathe either.
So 2 weeks later.
Do you think this is 2 weeks later?
I think it's 2 weeks later.
Well, it told us it's 2 weeks later. Oh look, and it's 2 weeks again.
Gears of War. Gears of War.
Really?
There's a couple of buildings like that in Gears of War.
I think it's got the same colour palette as Gears of War.
Mm.
Yeah, definitely.
Look at it. It's buildings.
Right,
what do you reckon? Parking or entrance?
Entrance, I think.
Okay, we'll go entrance. You know best.
Let's do it. Do I know best?
No, you don't pay attention.
I just pretend. I do my best.
Look at these things. Oh, it was in my face before.
What I want to know is how did they all look like Chuck Norris. Do you think all these zombies are Chuck Norris's children? Because they've all got jeans, like no top on, and just like tight blue jeans.
Slightly Hulk.
Slightly Hulkish, yeah. Claire, are you aware of the great legend that is Chuck Norris? Do you know he's got a beard?
Big guys, big fat guys, big. Oh no, I should say.
That big fat guy looks like the guy from Seven who eats spaghetti.
Oh, I hate that one. Oh yeah, Greed, isn't it?
Yeah.
Greed.
Well, for you kind of film fans out there, Simon Pegg and Edgar Wright did actually do a little bit of a homage to this game in Shaun of the Dead. They had two fat twin guys in the.
Was it really?
Yeah,
What's that?
Because of this.
Oh, Edgar Wright's such a geek, isn't he?
Taste?
Rescue.
No, they play
Rescue.
Okay.
Come on, Chris. Don't let me die, Chris. Don't let me die. Don't. You did it. You beauty.
Oh, he's not dead.
Get in there. Get those zombies. Get those zombie vultures.
So yeah, Edgar Wright's a bit of a geek though.
Oh yeah. Well, I think that's quite obvious from what was it? The one that looked like a SNES game. Oh, I always forget the names of it. I'm getting old.
We just have our eyes caught out by some vultures.
You know what it's called? It's called Scott Pilgrim versus the World. That's what it is.
Oh, I've not seen that one.
It's alright. I've seen better.
Tika the cat's just come in.
Claire, how do you think this guy got so big? But more importantly, how do you think he managed to find clothes that fit him? Do you think he was that big and then turned into a zombie?
You gotta be kidding.
Or do you think he...
Him with the head.
They were normal sized clothes, and he got big as a zombie, and his spandex clothes stretched.
Or he was a normal sized guy, turned into a zombie, his captors put massive chains on him and then dressed him up. Because they thought, well, we can't let a naked zombie run around, we'll just have to dress him up. And they thought they'd be quite nasty, so they dressed him up like one of the village people. Do you think that's a possibility? Maybe.
I'm not fully paying attention now.
Why not?
We've been really pissing this guy off, shooting him in the face.
Well, I think if you shoot someone in the face long enough, they aren't going to flinch.
I shot him in the face. He didn't even flinch.
Oh, what? There was a... Oh, damn you, first aid kit. Oh.
So, horror films.
Horror films.
What would this be compared to in terms of like any horror films around this? What was
90, what, 91, 90... Oh no, it wasn't 91, what am I on? That's 2001, so...
2001.
Carnosaur.
Carnosaur.
Move over Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Oh man, we're terrible.
We are pretty bad.
And, I don't know, there's... Zombie Diaries, when was that?
I guess Rob Zombie was making movies back then.
Do you know, Rob Zombie's done a couple of really amazing films, like Devil's Rejects I love.
Yeah,
I loved it. See, Devil's Rejects came out at the same time as Descent, and I thought those two films were great.
I just can't take the guy seriously because his name's Rob Zombie.
Yeah, well,
it's like, this film is directed by Rob Zombie. Yeah, it's his actual name.
Well, his wife's called Moon Zombie, is that right?
Moon Zombie?
I think
You're
so.
kidding me, aren't you?
No, you sounded quite disgusted by that.
I feel quite disgusted.
Why would someone name their child Moon?
Why would you have a surname Zombie? I mean,
yeah, but is it his real name? If it's his real name, it's legit.
Well, it's what he credits himself as, isn't it, on his films? Like,
Unless
this film is directed, it's as a Rob Zombie film. It's like, oh, I already know it's going to be crap.
Yeah, but it wasn't. Don't forget, he was a musician, wasn't he?
He was a musician,
and he did some amazing music. Not
did he?
Amazing
what
music.
kind of music?
Well, he did like More Human Than Human.
More Human Than No.
White Zombie, which is a really good track. Every time I hear it, I think of SAS attacking a plane and terrorists on the plane for some reason. I don't know why.
Maybe I should check out some more of Rob Zombie's work.
Well, I don't think you'll like it.
No.
No, not at all. I don't think that's your...
Flashbacks.
Look, he's like, I'm sorry I tucked you into tight, son.
Where's that sound? I can't get out of the bed.
Daddy, just let me out. No, son. I have to save you. Just let me out of the bed.
I can't breathe.
I can't breathe. What happened to G? What happened?
Oh, there was no kind of Dawn of the Dead moment where they come through the elevator. Just the hands coming through the elevator.
The hands.
Your father and I put a stop to it, though.
He did. What can a pair of legs do?
Kick you.
I guess so.
Kick you in the
nether regions.
In the nether region.
Oh, do you remember Monster Squad?
I do remember Monster Squad.
Was that the one where they go, Wolfman, does Wolfman have nuts? And they kick him in the balls and they say, Wolfman does have nuts.
I can't remember that. Sounds like something that would have been in that film. Do you ever remember, there was called The Gate.
Oh, The Gate! I love that. That's where that kid...
That was great. That was a great
kid
horror.
starts biting that girl and she beats him with a Barbie
That's
doll.
it, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. Do you remember that, Claire?
No.
No, you have no idea what we're talking about. Do you?
No.
Has absolutely nothing to do with House of the Dead 3.
No, but the gate was actually... Didn't they do the gate too? I do remember House, though.
They did. It was House.
House
They made
Benjamin,
like,
the army guy, the Vietnam vet.
they made like 3 sequels to that.
Yeah, I remember the front cover on the video.
Rescue.
Oh, Rescue you now.
Yeah, gonna rescue me.
Oh, I'm completely failing. Yeah, House was great. It had like the doorknob and then the hand on the doorknob. And didn't he go through? Didn't he get there by going through like the mirror in the bathroom or something? Through the bathroom cabinet. Benjamin was a Vietnam War vet.
I think it's just a very long time ago since I've seen the film.
We should revisit it. I'm sure you'd get a lot from it. Because
talking to somebody about Troll 2 the other night.
Troll! I love Troll. I never saw Troll 2 though.
Oh, Troll 2. If you go onto IMDb, it's classed as one of the worst movie of all time.
Yeah, but the director actually argues this because so many people fondly talk about it.
Yeah. It's not though. It's not. It's by far not the worst movie. It's by far like one of the funniest movies.
I remember Troll quite well.
I always remember a line in that where the little kid looks at the town sign. Oh, I've got to rescue you, haven't I? Oh no, it's you and me. But he looks at the sign and.
Oh, it's like Goblin spelled backwards.
Yes, Nilbark. That's Goblin spelled backwards.
Yeah, I heard about that. I'd say what was a great horror film was In the Mouth of Madness. That was one of my
John Carpenter.
One of the best John Carpenter films, actually. I want to see The Ward. I haven't seen The Ward yet.
No.
That's a John Carpenter film. That's pretty recent. Well, one of his most recent. But what about... he did one with Alice Cooper, didn't he?
I'm not sure.
John Carpenter did, yeah. It was... I don't know. It was quite weird. I just remember that. Something to do with like mixing VHS on film. I forget what it's called. Oh no! Don't kill the TVs.
There's no TV on it.
So, where do you think they're going to take this franchise now? Do you think they're just going to...
They can. Can they take this forward like this?
I think they could probably take it more or less sideways. Actually, no, they're not going to do anything with it again, are they?
No,
to be honest.
I don't. I think this is...
Otherwise
when was the last one? This was the last one.
This was the last one. No, it wasn't, because you had... House of the Dead, like...
Dead Bodies from the Ceiling. It's like Predator.
Oh my god.
They're like corpses.
There's a gate closing. Corpses. They're like corpses.
They're hanging up there.
They're not like
look at this guy. It's like a saber wolf tiger with...
What do you think of this, Claire? Do you think that's scary?
Tooth. Oh, we got to shoot his hands by the looks of it. Shoot him in the face.
But he's not just any
sloth,
old sloth.
yeah, that's it. It's a sloth.
Sloth.
It's a super sloth.
And he's got big hands.
Look at him doing that. Look at him. He's getting a bit mad.
Do you think they've got something to do with... yeah, get some soft boy. Do you think they're just like mimicking all the 7 sins out of 7? Sloth, gluttony.
Yeah, the second time David Fincher's 7 has been mentioned. Yeah, that's
David Fincher's amazing though.
I watched Zodiac last night. I can't I can never praise Zodiac.
Oh, I even loved Alien 3. Like, I know it's not the greatest. Alien 3. Come on, you know.
Zodiac is such a great movie.
What about The Curious Case of Benjamin Button?
Do you know what? That's one Fincher film I haven't watched yet.
Oh, it's awful. I thought it was awful. I really didn't like it.
It didn't get very good reviews.
I'm not surprised. It's awful.
Are you dead?
I'm dead. I am. Look, you are nailing that ball. You got to keep shooting him, Chris. Don't just stop there. Just keep shooting him. That's it.
He's going mad. Oh well,
he's
dropping things on me.
Bodies. Oh dear. Oh dear. Look, he's having a fit against the gate, which we've also mentioned tonight. The Gate. Check that film out. You will most enjoy it.
Oh, that's my phone again. Nog in the Nog versus the House of the Dead.
Oh,
look
right.
at that.
We'll leave it there, guys, with our synchronised death.
Oh, awful.
It is beautiful, isn't it? It's like Romeo and Juliet. Okay, so what can we summarise from playing this game then, Chris?
Well, it's like like you said, I don't think it's a game that's going to be improved. I don't think it's going to be. I think that's the end of the series now.
I think for this series, it's kind of gone as far as it can go. I know there's another one which we are going to check out.
Yeah, which is what?
And no, another one of the House of the Dead franchise. There's Resident Evil, which we're going to check out, which is kind of on rails as well, which is the Umbrella or Dark Side Chronicles or something like that. And there's also Extraction. Look, we can now select very easy because we are so good.
You can. Oh, look at that! Very. Yeah, you can now select the very easy.
Not only did it just say you can have 5 lives, now it's like gone beyond.
So
we can't. This game is telling us.
We have pity on you. And therefore are giving you a very easy option.
Well, we're saying we've given you 5 lives. You can't even do that right. Have a very easy option.
Yeah. So just because we're not very good at it doesn't mean to say that it's it's not a good game. I mean, I think it's a bit limited. I think they're pushing possibly for two sequels to a game that probably didn't deserve one.
Oh, come on! I mean, well, at the time, it was probably a lot of fans out there. I mean, it is. Yeah. It's essentially an arcade machine. Oh look, here's the story.
I remember thinking like
1998. There you go. Oh no, that was the original 98. So this probably came out 2 years later, 2000, or 99, a year later maybe.
Yeah, you got to understand. I guess games were different back then. I mean, it's like.
It was kind of at the time probably of Time Crisis. I think Time Crisis was 97, 96.
I preferred playing Resident Evil. I know that.
Well, it's the genre then, isn't it? It's like you prefer adventure, searching out.
Yeah. So, but no, I can't say that I'd rush out and sort of to buy it now for sort of, unless you played it a lot back in the time. You've got some kind of
affinity. Affinity
for
the game.
I remember playing that. Wow, I really want to go and play it again.
Ah, yes. And now the story continues.
It's very red, isn't it? Oh, it's all one colour.
I think red is to symbolise passion and love.
Red is to symbolise evil and danger.
Or that. Okay, well, we'll leave it there. Thank you for listening. If you like what you're seeing or not seeing, just subscribe anyway. Because, to be honest, if you like it, you're going to subscribe. If you don't like it, then pity us.
Pity us, yes.
Pity us and subscribe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Follow the Retro Gaming blog on Twitter.
Yeah,
and,
Twitter and YouTube, the catch the videos.
And we've got some exciting stuff coming up, actually. Some good interviews with some classic legends.
Yes, hopefully. There's one in particular that used to write the old adventure games.
Yeah.
Yeah, so fingers crossed.
What company was he from again? Prism, yeah. And that's from Spectrum
at Amstrad.
Oh, Amstrad, yeah. So, so that's kind of definitely going back more retro than this. This is kind of not so retro again, but, enjoy it. Please.
Enjoy it, yeah.
Thank you.
And subscribe.
And subscribe. We're kind of trying to subliminally sing that in, so you do subscribe. But
subscribe.
Stereo. Alright, Harry and Amy are saying goodbye. I think we should say goodbye too. And on that note, I'll see you next time.
Cheers.